Most people think that the first thing that you would install is something that is tied to funnels or automations that will essentially get more leads, but that's not where I start. Most business owners are looking for more leads, and they focus on that. But sometimes the real simple system, the first system that you install, is fixing things that is already there. Hey, my name is Paul Kim, and in this channel, we talk about getting clients with high level and, most importantly, getting clarity before AI and automations. All right, so today's video title is actually related to a recent client that we've actually working with, and they came in wanting to rank one of their locations on Google Maps. And so when I look at their website, what I noticed, right, immediately was that their lead capture wasn't working, right? So even if we went and fixed their ranking, if we didn't fix their current opt-in, then it doesn't matter how much traffic we send them to the traffic we send, because they're not getting they weren't capturing what was already being what they currently have. And so a way for me to test it was I actually opted in, and nobody got back to me. I also called after hours also to see whether if somebody called me back, and both of those were negative. And so we went in and fixed it. So going back to the video, the title of this video is, what's the first system? I start with what's broken. All right, so let's step back and let's look at it very simplistically. All right, so most local businesses have three bottlenecks, right? Not enough traffic or leads, not converting traffic, and then not enough follow-up. And typically, the first system that I install is just fixing one of those three bottlenecks. And that's really ultimately the first system that I install. So let's look at it from a practical point of view. You got to don't ask like, what system should I install first? You got to ask yourself, what is broken? Once you see that clearly, then it becomes obvious what you need, what's the first system you install. And so after we fix that, in a period of, I would say in a period of like 10 days, they got over 20 opt-ins just from organic traffic. And once you know what needs to be fixed, tools like HighLevel makes it so easy to fix those bottlenecks. If you want to see how I diagnose step by step before I install anything, I put together a simple roadmap. I'll put the link below in the description. But in the meantime, go check out my next video on how I diagnose before I start implementing HighLevel.